September 18, my first ever 10-day retreat, Vippassana meditation. So I'm really excited. I am finally ready to experience prolonged meditation. I think Vippassana retreats, you meditate for 10 hours a day, sitting. Yeah, I think it's 10 hours, 10 or 11 hours. So that should be interesting, and what should be even more interesting is that it's completely silence. There's gonna be no words, there's no technology, there's no cell phones, there's no nothing. So you're there for 10 days, you're with a group of other people like you, they're there for the same reason, but you're not speaking to any of them. There's no words spoken, just silence. They call it the noble silence. So that should be interesting. I'm doing it in Burma. So I'll be traveling to Burma next month, just a few days before. I'll probably check out Burma a little bit. And then it's in a little village. It's in a little, from what it looks like, a very little cute Burmese village. So I am absolutely super excited. And I'll tell you how I'm preparing for it. Because for God's sake, you're going to be sitting 10 hours a day. Right? So, I mean, for starters, you want to prepare your body to be able to sit for 10 hours a day. So, the way I'm preparing for it, right now, I have about 3 weeks from the time I'm making this video. About 3 weeks, a little bit more maybe. I started meditating 2 hours a day, sitting down. And I even started using a meditation cushion because they give you a cushion in the Vippassana retreat meditation. So I am currently doing 2 hours. I do one in the morning, one in the afternoon or the evening. I get a cushion, a nice big cushion. I sit on it. It really helps. It really helps with meditation. It really helps you sit longer without much pain. And to keep your back straight also. So the way I'm doing it, today I did 2.5. So I've been doing 2 hours for the last 3-4 days. Today I did 2.5. I'll do 2.5 for a little bit, and then I'll go 3. And then 3.5, and then 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6. So 3 days out, 3 days before the Vippassana meditation. Before we actually, because I'm going with a friend. So before we do it, I'm going to do 6 hours. So 6 hours. So then I'm going into the Vippassana meditation, already doing Vippassana, pretty much 60% course load, if you will. So that way, my body would have already adapted to sitting for long periods of time. It would have already adapted to observing silence for extended periods of time. And then I could pretty much go full out Vippassana retreat, 10 days mode. No silence, no technology, no cell phones, nothing else like that. And this should be a very interesting experience because I have never in my life observed the noble silence. I have never observed silence, no speaking, no words, verbal words spoken. It's all going to be inside my mind. I have not experienced that ever in my entire life. In my entire life, I've never experienced it. So I'm really looking forward for that. I'm really looking forward. I have really been wanting to finally do the work, which is meditation. I've really been finally, I'm glad I'm finally taking this step. Because back in the West, I never really had the time. I was always busy and, it always had something to do with paying my bills. Really, I totally understand the struggle of people all over the world, really, not just in the West, but all over the world, just running after paying their bills. For me, it took a lot of time to do that. So I never had not only the time, but I never really had the peace of mind to do this. Okay, I never really had the peace of mind, something I'm so grateful that I have now. And when my friend mentioned the idea, I did not hesitate. I did not think twice. Let's do it. So I never observed silence, and I'm sure almost all of you guys here, unless you've done the retreat, right? I'm sure, most of the people watching here, you've never observed silence for 10 days. And I don't know what that feels like. I don't know what that feels like, not to talk for 10 days, to sit and just meditate and just be with yourself, with your mind, 10 hours a day, 10 days in a row. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what that's gonna feel like. I don't know what that's gonna feel like. I mean, you're basically facing your mind head on. You're one-on-one going against yourself. You're finally putting everything aside. You're finally letting go of all the distractions that keep you from facing yourself, facing your demons. I mean, I don't know what kind of demons are gonna pop up for me. I don't know what kind of experience I'm going to have. I don't know. I don't know. So this should be very interesting. And they say that after the retreat, that you should meditate daily for 2 hours a day to keep the benefits of the retreat that you gain from 10 days of basically 100 hours of meditation in 10 days and silence, right? So I'm basically taking 2 weeks off of my work online. I'll be obviously not making any YouTube videos also, but I'll let you guys know the day before the meditation begins, just so you know. Wow, this place is gorgeous. Oh my God. This jungle here is very shamanic. It's very shamanic. Ever since I discovered it, I've been coming here. It's very shamanic. Very, very majestical. So, yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know the day before that, hey, look, I'm off to the retreat here, so there's gonna be no videos for whatever 2 weeks probably, because they say they say when you get out of the retreat that you need some adjustment period to get back into society, back into talking, because at the beginning it's gonna feel weird to talk, right? You'll remember pretty fast. It's kind of like if you went on a 10-day water fast and then you started eating is just gonna be weird in the beginning, and your digestive system is gonna, they say always, you gotta refeed very slowly after a long fast, because same thing like with talking, right? So if I do 10 days, I'm gonna probably have to re-talk myself and just reintegrate myself in human society, because human society loves language and communication. Yeah, so probably I won't be making videos for 2 weeks. And then, of course, I'll tell you about some of the benefits I'm experiencing. Now, so in my preparation for the meditation, I have about 3 weeks, maybe a little bit more. I actually, so I want to go into the meditation doing 6 hours. And even when I am done with Vippassana, I think that meditation is going to become a foundation to my life. So I would like to actually, as a regular thing, meditate, like sit down and meditate 6 hours at a time. I really would. I'm here, and I mean business. I mean business. I just don't really. I don't really see the point of constantly chasing anything worldly anymore. I just don't see it. I have to go within. Ever since coming here, I've been getting a call that you have to go within. And I want to make meditation as a foundation to my life, and I'd like to be able to meditate like 6 hours a day. I'd like to cut my sleep down to 4 or 5 hours, so not only can I meditate all that much, but I could also play and do and be in this world. Because if you meditate a lot, like if you're meditating, let's say 6 hours a day as a regular thing, and your food is super light, like I'm basically doing mostly liquids now. 90% of my food is liquids. You won't be able to sleep much. You won't need much sleep, okay? Because from what I read online in the retreat, they tell you 2 reasons you need sleep: your body, there's stress on your body, and then your mind, because we think too much. And actually, the brain takes about 25% of the energy of a human. But if you have a really calm brain, it's conservation of energy. And if you have a really calm body, it's not a lot of stress going on in the form of food and etc., etc., you won't need much sleep. So I'm thinking, if I do the retreat and come out and meditate daily for 6 hours and keep my diet very light, I don't think I'll be sleeping more than 4 hours a night. So sleep 4 hours. So you might think, whoa, 6 hours is a lot. Saeed, really like, is that your idea of dropping out of the worldly things? Not exactly, because let's do the math together here. 6 hours of meditation, it will reduce your need for sleep. It will keep you calm and blissed and really, in a high state of consciousness. But let's do the math here. 6 hour meditation, really light diet. Let's say you sleep 5 hours. Okay? So sleep for 5 hours, meditate for 6. 6 plus 5 equals 11. Okay? That leaves you with 13 hours to do whatever. Okay? Like to do whatever, to make videos, to go out in the jungle, enjoy the sunshine, and do all kinds of things, really. Like all kinds of things. So as you can see, that what I am trying to do anyway with this, and now this is official. Like I'm not just talking. I'm literally, me and my friend are literally signing up today. Like we're gonna go sign up today. And yeah, like once you sign up, you sign up. But for me, the most important thing is coming out of the meditation and keeping a solid meditation practice. But think about it, like all I'm doing in this case, because sleep is unconscious meditation, all I'm doing in this case is I am replacing unconscious meditation, which is sleep, with conscious meditation. So with say 6 hours of meditation a day, yeah, I'm not gonna sleep more than 4 or 5 hours. I just replaced 3-4 hours of unconsciousness with conscious meditation. Because sleep is unconscious meditation. Meditation is conscious meditation, right? It's conscious sleep, let's say. Meditation is conscious sleep. Sleep is unconscious meditation. Meditation is conscious sleep. Sleep is unconscious meditation. Okay? So, think about it. Like I got 13 hours to be with the Divine Mother, to be in the world, to do worldly things. But I'll do them from a place of calmness, from a place of knowing, from a place of serenity, from a place of wisdom. Because, if I'm meditating 6 hours a day, I'll probably start unlocking and doing all kinds of psychic things also. Right? Because there's a lot you could do in meditation. You could go into 6 hours of meditation just staring at something. And that's a meditation. You stare at something for 6 hours. You could sit, put a blindfold, and stay in total darkness for 6 hours. You see? So there's a lot of things you could do in meditation here. You could focus on your third eye and unlock it and open some things. Like every meditation could be different. It's like, if you're a striker, a soccer player, and you're a striker. Well, you train your free kicks, you train your shots, you train your running, you train different parts to be this top striker, right? You train how to dribble, how to run, how to accelerate. It's the same way. If you're training your mind, there's a lot of ways to train it. One meditation could be training for focus. So you could sit here, I could come to the jungle here and just look at a tree for 6 hours in a row. I am just looking at a tree. That could be one day. I want to practice my concentration. Another day, I could be like, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to put on a blindfold and I'm just going to focus on my breath. And then you do that. And then another day, you want to practice, you want to hone different skills, right? So you sit there one day and you say, well, I'm going to do mantra today. I'm going to just say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for 6 hours. I'm going to sit here and just say thank you for 6 hours. Right? And you just say thank you, thank you, thank you. Pick a mantra, thank you, thank you, thank you. You say it for 6 hours. And that develops your brain in a different way. Then one day you might be like, I want to manifest this in my life. So I'm going to sit here for 6 hours and I'm just going to visualize my dream life. But you could see where you could go with this. I can't think of anything more powerful than meditation, folks. I really can't. I can't think of anything more powerful. I can't think of anything. I gotta start heading back because it looks like it's getting cloudy and we might be in for rain or something. So I'm gonna start heading back. So folks, I can't really think of anything more powerful than meditation. I can't. And because I can't, that's why I'm doing the retreat. Because literally it's like, what else am I gonna do in life? Like, there isn't anything more powerful than this. You know what I mean? Like, there isn't anything more powerful than meditation. There isn't anything more powerful than being in charge, in control of your mind. Because meditation is because mind creates matter. Okay? So mind creates matter. If you don't know how to use your mind, then you're what? You're at the whims of creation. You're not the creator. You're not the creator. If you're wondering how Wim Hof, for example, is able to withstand these extremely cold temperatures without any struggle, it's because he can go into meditation and he could produce heat in his body. He could remain warm just with his level of focus. You understand? So there is literally, you could begin to do powerful things. You could begin to exhibit cities, powers, just via meditation. But of course, the most valuable thing that you would gain from a meditative practice, a solid meditative practice, would be the feeling of serenity, fulfillment, joy, happiness, and being here present in the moment. So the reason why I'm doing this retreat, and the reason why I'm sort of planning to, because, I mean, look, if I go into the retreat, coming out, I've just done what, like 10 hours a day for 10 days in a row. It should be easy for me from that point on to keep a 5-6 hour meditation practice daily. You understand what I'm saying? Because, I mean, think about it. I've just been doing 10 hours a day for 10 days in a row. So coming out and just sticking to half of that, say 5 hours, should be pretty easy. Should be a walk in the park. But the 10 days themselves, I reckon this will be possibly the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. Nevertheless, I'm at a point in life where I see nothing more valuable in life than meditation. That it is not probably, but it is the most important thing. That it is the foundation to life. That if you become a skilled meditator, you're now the creator and not the created. You're now the creator of your world. Okay? So I'm really excited. Wanted to share this with you guys. I'll keep you updated, of course. When the day comes, when the time comes, I'll just make a video saying, look, there's not going to be any videos for 2 weeks. Wish me luck, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, I kind of feel like a Saiyan now going into the chamber, the gravity chamber in training. So this is, as far as I'm concerned, now I'm beginning to actually hone the skills of God, the skills of the Creator, if you will. Okay, and it's very exciting. So I'll keep you guys updated. God bless you all. Thank you to all the Patreons. God bless you guys for supporting this channel. I love every single one of you, and if you want to be part of the family, support this family, this community via Patreon, you could do so down below in the description. If you want to just make one-time donations via PayPal, again, there's a link down below in the description. I appreciate any support. Anything you guys throw my way is absolutely helpful. And again, the more resources we have, I am in the process of organizing retreats here for that kind of stuff. Not just meditation, the ecstatic dancing, psychedelics, etc., etc. If we have a lot of funding, if we have a lot of people on Patreon and donations, we could really do a lot of things. Okay? So, God bless you guys. I love every single one of you. And until next time, may the force be with you.